Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Preston. This is the Science of Money, TSOM. This is class number 15, and it is the fifth class on the red pill system, as I have displayed on the board. In previous lessons, I described the red pill system as a matrix and outlined various details of how the S1 principle, which is you, is systematically plugged into S2, which is firms, businesses, corporations, so forth, so forth. And so we're going to pick up from there. However, tonight, the science is going to get a little bit more deeper. Come on, let's talk about money. So, on this side of the board, I want to show you something. You have in the center of it, you have the S1, which is you. But along with the S1, excuse me, I'll step over here, you also have motion, niche, energy, opportunity, yearly flow. You also have what's called station and position. So those come that equal the number 7. If you look over here, you'll see them again. You're going to see motion, opportunity, niche, energy, yearly flow equals to 5. 5 plus 2, station and position is equal to 7, right? Then you see our indicator going over to this spear. So on the board we have 2 spears. We have the blue one with the red inside. That, I'll explain that at a later point. You have that there, and then across here you have the larger spear with the numbers. Now I want you to understand why this is set up like this, and I want you to, this is where we said it's going to get deeper. We're going to dive in really deep, really like almost at the bottomless point. So the 7 right here, which is 7 parts of your S1, your motion, your opportunity, your niche, your energy, and your yearly flow, plus your station and your position, have actually been placed under the autonomy of S2. And as a consequence, because we know that money is a flow game, or a flow, there's a flow system now because we have a spread in both ways. So I'm going to talk about that here in just a little bit. But nonetheless, so the S1, as I talked about in other videos, is now coming over to S2 for income, for wealth, for prosperity, just different ideas, right? But what happens is that the S2 is very elusive. And what I mean by elusive is that it appears to be job, opportunity, freedom, economic prosperity, money opportunities, right? That's the appearance on the surface level. I want you to study or study along with me, if you will. And we're going to look at something. So, okay, this is how it works. So in S1, which is you, I, the energy is everything. It's organic, right? How do we know? Because here we kind of look at the natural. So it's natural, right? And so it's even natural in the composition of numbers, because all of this actually will come to 10. 10 signifies unity, right? So, but we're primarily talking about the 5 and the 2, which is the 7 principles that are used or when they come under the autonomy of S2 in the firm system, the red pill system. Okay? So, what happens? So let's say you go over here to the red pill system. You start out. We'll use. Keep in mind the 12. The 12, and you've seen the 12. It's not written this way where you work, but you've seen a time clock, and typically, obviously, 12 is here, so forth, so forth. But we just diagram it this way because in this red pill system, in this model, here on the Nubian Science Channel, this 12 actually means some laws. It means 12 laws, and it actually means the 12 laws of loss. Okay, keep in mind, 12 laws of loss. So now, the S1 signifies the 7 principles of money, motion, opportunity, niche, energy, yearly flow. This is all on your side. Okay, you plug it in here. You come from here, cross over into this greater sphere, the elusive sphere, with the idea of wealth, economic prosperity, so forth, right? And then what you don't find is over time, the laws begin to activate and create an exchange of flow. And you say, well, how what do you mean? How's that happening? What happens? Okay, so think about it. So when you go into these systems, or in particular, once you come under the autonomy of S2 in any employment system, and any monetary system, where you are a subordinate, then the first thing you're gonna lose is your station. Here you have a station. Once you come in over here, you lose the station or your position. So 2 of those principles become subordinated instantly, right? And then you also are going to be asked to employ motion, opportunity, niche, energy, as well as yearly flow into time production. So now, as a consequence of that, you have a complete loss of S1 in the red pill system. So you've already seen station and position loss. Now you see the complete loss of S1. So what's existing now? Because now S1 is in the matrix and in this sphere, an evolving sphere. It's already lost. It now has no station in the sphere, and it has no position in the sphere. And so what that means, like in the employment scheme, the employee typically has no position nor a station. They are merely assigned and directed. So loss of station and position. Moving forward. And then as time progresses, the red pill system, as it's spearing out, right, it begins to activate against you over time the 12 laws of loss. And so when you first go into it, the first law that's activated against you after these things happen is ignorance or ignorance. But ignorance. So you ignore your condition in the red pill system of no station, no position. Then as time progresses, the laws activate, because you got to realize that S1 went into S2 in good faith, because S2 created the perception, which in actuality is deceit. You know what I mean? Yeah, you come work here, man, got all this here going on, and you do this, you do that. But in actuality, man, the red pill system over time releases 12 laws of loss, and that's why people work for years in and years out, can never really get ahead. You know what I mean? And that's sadly but statistically proven. But nonetheless, let me reach over here and just follow my hand. So you have ignorance or ignorance. You have no station or position, and then keep in mind that as the years go by, the laws activate, because now there's become an exchange. This is you. You're spreading into this spirit all of your emotion, opportunity, niche, energy, and your yearly flow, and then this spirit is spreading back into you. So you're giving positive, and in exchange you're receiving negative, because now the flow is crossing over time, where this spirit as one has been wholly captured and led, brought into the autonomy under illusion of S2, and now laws of loss, 12 laws unleashed: sorrow, deceit, wrath, containment, enslavement, fraud, and in some cases even death. Okay? And all these are activating on the axis time. You're in, you're out. You're in, you're out. And hence this is the red pill system, and then it's, like I said, it's a containment system. And so on that note, what has happened is that here, part of the whole unity of you and all your encompassing powers have come over into the autonomy of S2, the firm's encompassing powers. And as soon as it's into that, it loses station and position, and then the 12 laws of loss begin to activate themselves systematically over time throughout of just an axis that will pretty much evolve forever unless there's a plan to get you out. And we have that plan. It's called the Money Goal Money Management Chart. Call us, man, 214-944-0328. Email us at mgmc@mail.com. We make it simple. We got the solution to get you out of this fire, get you out and get you from underneath the activation of these laws, and to get you back into a sense of unity and harmony. So, on that note, I want to bring this final lesson 5 on the red pill system to an ending. And as always, I just want to thank wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, and the Father. I want to acknowledge everybody that has taken the time to view the material. Even more so, I want to thank all of the people that have gotten on board and gotten the MGMC and that are seeing growth and just financial blessings in exponential ways. And so on that note, we are going to close this video tonight. I want to say thank you. I'm Preston. I'm your host. It's fantastic to do another one, and we get to the blue pill side coming up in the next videos. I'm Preston. I'm your host. This is the Science of Money, and we have come to a conclusion concerning the red pill system. In summary, the 7 principles pretty much are bound by the 12 laws of loss, and it becomes a spirit and an evolving axis, and that's one can get out. And I just want to say thank you very much. Have a great night. See you next time.